Hello and welcome to the Swamps. Today we're going to do a tarot reading on how other people see you, how you come off to the world. So this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. All right, let's get started. Hello, pile number 1. You chose the Amazonite, I'm pretty sure this is. This is a tarot reading for how people see you. So let's get started. All right, so the first card coming out is B. Pioneer, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. And movement. So this is the pile that I feel like you're the type of person, or this is at least how people see you, you're the type of person that's always doing something new. You got something new going on. And, not even just that you're always doing something new, it's that you're the first to do these things. Sorry, the way I phrased this first was wrong. It's not that you're always doing something new, it's that you're the first to do whatever it is that you're doing, at least in your friend group or in your area, or you might honestly just be the first person to do it, whatever that may be. I'm honestly getting some entrepreneur vibes from this group right off the bat with that B, that busy bee. I feel like you're a busy person. I feel like whoever picked this group has a business or is trying to run a business. I feel like that is what I'm getting from these 3 cards right off the bat. I feel like you're in motion, you're moving, you're trying to get this thing off the ground, whatever it is. You're pioneering whatever your business is, whatever your trade is. I feel like that's who you are, and I feel like that's how people see you. They see that you're trying to make these gains. They see that you're trying to grind is what I heard. They see you working. Like you are a busy person. When I see that B card, I just think busy. I think a busy person. And I think that this is coming across in a good way. I think people admire this about you. I think people admire the fact that you're able to, get a concept and almost they might not view it in these words exactly, but they almost admire the fact that you're able to manifest something here. You're able to manifest your business or your, whatever it is that you're trying to do. It might not even be a business. It could be a movement of some kind. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever it is that you're trying to pioneer, people see this and that's how they see you. They see you as as an entrepreneur, as a leader, as what's the word that I'm looking for? It's similar to hipster, but not hipster. The meaning of you've been doing it before, it's cool kind of thing. You originate things. I think that's what I was looking for. You originate styles or concepts. You're somebody who I heard builds things from the ground up. I actually heard that. So you're somebody who who might have you might have started off with not a lot, but you've built something up and people see that and people admire that. Let's see what your tarot has to say. Oh, of course you got the Empress. Yeah, this is some big D energy. I'm gonna be honest. This is some very entrepreneur energy. This is somebody who has built something from the ground up. They own 51% of this company is what I just heard. They are somebody that, or 100%, I just heard 100% of the company. You own everything that you do. You are not somebody who just, you are I keep hearing you're making gains. And that's what people are seeing. They see that you're making gains. They see that you're moving forward with whatever project that you're working on. And that's how people see you right now. They see you as this business person. They see you as this entrepreneur. They see you as a pioneer. They see you as somebody who's very busy. They see you as somebody who is determined to be successful in whatever it is that you're trying to be successful in. I feel like I feel like some people are jealous of this, to be honest. I feel like some people are a little bit jealous of the fact that you're moving forward so quickly. Um, like you're just zipping by them is like what I just heard. You're like zip, like this is like you're like, you know, when you're just sitting outside and you just hear a bee just go like right past you, like that is you to them. So some of these people, they're a little bit jealous of that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they have any like ill like I don't think they're giving you the evil eye necessarily, but I do think they're a little bit jealous of what you got going on, in the sense that you are just, it's like it's particularly the quickness of how you've been achieving this goal that they're like jealous of. It's the quickness of it. It's not even like what you're doing potentially. It's just how fast you were able to accumulate this business or this idea or this following, whatever it was. There's a lot of green color coming out in these oracles over here, and it makes me feel like there's been money made potentially. Whoever this is, like if you are like, maybe that's what some of these people are seeing, that you're financially making gains here. Not just making gains with like a following or anything like that, but you've actually made some money off of whatever this project is. And people are jealous of that. People are jealous of that, but also I get like there's like it's like split. There's people that are jealous, and like I said, they're not really giving the evil eye. They're just jealous of the fact that you're doing this like quickly, and they just wish that they were doing this quickly. Or there's people that are genuinely like, wow, like they're just like taken back by this. I really do feel like people are like, they're to a degree very proud of you. Yeah, there's like definitely a quickness to this pile. Like you've been moving forward with whatever you're working on, whatever project you're working on, and people really see that. That is what I'm mainly getting from these cards. So I think it's time to pull some charms. Yeah, we've got a ladybug. There's like luck involved. There's like a key with clover on it. Maybe some people really view you as lucky to be able to have the energy to do this. That is like what I'm mainly getting from this. Like people think that you're like lucky. I think some people think you're really mature with this owl coming out. I think they view you as like really mature for being able to do this, to being able to like to organize your wants in life and actually put that into action. Like I feel like they think you're like really mature for that. Some people think that you're lucky to have the time to do this. I think for some of you, you've been manifesting this, or maybe this is something that you've been wanting to do for a while, and you've told people around you like, this is my dream, this is what I want to do, and now they're seeing you do it. I feel like you have a lot of faith in yourself, and people also see that you have a lot of faith in yourself. And I feel like that's where this jealousy is coming in for some people. I really don't think it's like, of all the readings that I've done where there's jealous people involved, this is not the like nastiest jealousy energy that I've felt from channeling, but that it is there. It's like, you know, like when you're a little bit jealous of your friend. That's kind of the energy I'm getting here. Like they're not like trying to hope for your demise, but they are secretly a little jealous of you. So that's sort of what I get from this pile. I think that to a degree they have jealous that you have like faith in yourself. Like they're jealous of the fact that they wish they could be a little bit more like put together, is sort of what I get from this, like you. I feel like this is a very put together person and a very like ambitious person. I mean, and if for some of you, you might not all be female, but if you are female, I feel like this card is particularly like accurate, honestly, because this is the queen. This is the queen of the queens, and like I feel like that's how you look to some of these, to some of your friends or the people around you. I feel like you look like the queen of the queens. Like there might be other successful people in your group, but you have honestly like kind of surpassed them a little bit, and maybe that's who is a little jealous. Maybe it's the people who are also trying to make their own gains, but you're making gains a little bit quicker, so they're a little bit jealous. But again, I just want to emphasize, I really don't think it's evil eye energy. I do think it's like a friendly, like, oh, I wish that were me energy. Friendly. Sorry, I laugh a little bit at that. I don't, like, when I say friendly, I just mean like that they're your friend, but they also sort of are envious of your position right now. So yeah, that's all I'm really getting for this group. So we're gonna move on to pile 2. I hope you found this helpful, and please feel free to return to the swamps again for another tarot reading. Yeah, I actually really love the colors here. I love this like yellow-green color so much. I'm actually sort of wearing it. Hello, pile 2. This is your tarot reading for what the people around you think of you, or like what they see. You chose the rose quartz. Already getting very like sentimental vibes from this group with that. So we're going to start with your oracle, and then we're going to get into the tarot card. So we have the swan, very romantic with the rose quartz here. Angel, helping those in need with no expectation in return. And sweetness. All right, yeah, very, very sentimental, sweet vibes from this group already. So what I want to say is I get very nurturing vibes from this group. So I think the people around you probably see you as, like, for some of you, like the mom friend. I feel like I've done a reading like this before, but you're like the mom friend of your friend group, or, you know, you might even be a mother. Honestly, that might be who's coming out here. If you're a mom, this could be your kids' energy coming out here, and this is just how they see you, which is very sweet. I'm getting very like motherly vibes right off the bat. So I feel like you're probably in your friend group a sweetheart. Let's see what, sorry, I just tripped over my words. Let's see what your tarot has to say. And you have the 10 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like this is a very nurturing person. I mean, you see a woman with a baby here. I feel like people see you as very nurturing. Maybe you don't even have kids. Maybe you are just very good with kids, and people see that. I know this isn't a goose, but I keep thinking of like Mother Goose when I see this card. So I very much think that people view you as somebody who is very motherly, very nurturing. You'd give the shirt off of your back for somebody who needs it, is what I just heard. I feel like you're the type of person that, very giving person. You put others before yourself. And I think people see this. This isn't just something that, you know, this isn't something that is like hidden from the world. This is something that like, I feel like you've personally touched a lot of your friends emotionally. I feel like a lot of your friends have had like a moment with you, is sort of like how I would put it, like a sentimental moment with you. I got very sentimental vibes off of this pile, and I'm still getting that. I feel like you are somebody who's very sentimental, and people are very sentimental about you. And I think that it's one of those things where it's like that golden rule. It's like you treat others very kindly, and they view you very kindly. They probably treat you, they're probably the kind of person, like, even if they're like annoyed with you for whatever reason, they don't want to even really bring it up much because it's just not worth it. They don't want to upset you because you are just such a sweet person. They wouldn't want to dim your shine, is almost like what I'm getting from this. And I want to just clarify, I do not think you annoy your friends very much. I'm just saying, like, even if there is a circumstance where they're a little bit upset with you or something like that, you know, life is life, things like that happen. They're not going to be like mad at you. They're not going to like rage at you. And I don't think they ever would. Even if they were like really pissed off at you, I think they would honestly, like, first of all, I feel like you're the type of person that this caring energy like radiates from, and it's like residual. Like, people will like feel that energy, and it almost sort of like rubs off on them a little bit. Like, it's like I said, it's like the golden rule. Like, you give them that empathy and they give it back to you. Even if they're not totally an empathetic person, it's just because of It's just because of how they see you, honestly. They see you in this like very sweet, angelic way, and they could not possibly be like, even if they were angry with you, they weren't angry with you, kind of thing. Like, you know how people say like, I can't be mad at you. That's what people say about you. Even if you do something wrong, they can't be mad at you because you never show them that. You never give them that kind of anger. You never come at them with any kind of rage or ill intent, and they wouldn't want to do the same to you, because it's like I said, that golden rule. It's that energy. It like reflects. People wouldn't do that to you. I'm not saying this has never happened to you. There are like, but within your friend group, I don't think they would ever treat you negatively because they view you so sweet. Honestly, they view you like a very sweet person. I can't get off this sweetness card, and I think it's amazing that the two colors are very similar. Yeah, and there's an elegance. They see you with an elegance and a grace. That's what it is. They see you with a grace, and they are not going to be, they don't want to be the, like, I don't know how to put this, but the way your friends and the people around you view you is that you're so graceful that if they came at you with any less of grace in like in a noticeable manner, that it would just feel wrong. It would just feel like they're throwing off this aura around you of grace. Like, you seem like a very graceful person, a very nurturing and graceful person. I feel like you're the type of person, and I feel like your friends see you as somebody who's very conscious of other people's feelings. I don't think that you're somebody who would set aside others' feelings for yourself, because there are some people out there like that. I don't think that's you, and I don't think you get viewed that way at all. Honestly, I think you're really, like, I think this card says it all. I think you're viewed as like an actual angel in your friend group. We're gonna pull some charms now. Sorry, I have little beads in there, and they don't make sense. It's not like they have like crystals on them or anything, so I usually don't read them. All right, yeah. You're very like bright. I don't like, I'm not in the like normal sense of the word where people try to like describe intellect with it. It's more like your the way that you come off. People see you in a very bright way, like glowing almost, like maybe not literally, but like your energy, your I get this energy from this pile that's very light, like warm and like light. It kind of reminds me of like a ballerina a little bit. That, like I said, there's like grace. And I think this is coming out because it's like angelic. Because butterflies could be kind of angelic. I think it's just emphasizing this angel card. I think you're very wise to not, I think that's probably how people view you actually, is very wise to not be so, like, you know how I was saying earlier that people won't be super reactive to you. They won't be like super angry at you even if you're upsetting them for some reason. I feel like they admire you doing this, and that's why they do that for you. They admire the fact that you are able to be calm and give people that, like in situations of, you know, not calm situations. They admire that you're able to stay calm in those situations, and they admire that you're not going to just react to your immediate emotions. So they try to give you that too. There's an emphasis on growth for some reason with this pile. Maybe the people that are being talked about here that are like how they see you. Maybe they've known you for a while, so they've watched you grow into this person, or maybe they've watched this person just grow. Yeah, I'm not really getting much more for this pile, but to sum it up, your friends and the people around you see you as pretty much an angel. You're a very sweet person, you're a very gentle person, and on top of it all, you're a very graceful person. You handle things with grace, and because of this, I feel like people try to give you the same amount of grace back. So thank you for coming to the Swamps for your tarot reading. I hope you come back. Hello, group number 3. This is your tarot reading for how people view you. You chose the gold stone. This is a special stone. I just want to talk about it for a second. It has a line going all the way around it, and that is supposed to mean, like, it's supposed to be lucky when you find any stone like that, even if it's like out in the wild. Anyway, let's get to your tarot reading. So the first card coming out is Lizard. The second one is Hermit. Seeks solitude to focus intensely on inner life, serves personal creativity. And we have Isolation. So the people around you view you as somebody who keeps to themselves quite a bit. I feel like you're somebody who, you might be a very spiritual person. I get that with this lizard. I feel like when I see lizards in real life particularly, they're always very contemplative and meditative looking. So I feel like you're somebody who spends a lot of time by yourself, and I do really believe that you may meditate. I can't say that for everybody that's watching this, but at least some of you are very into meditation right now. And because of that, that might be why you're in this hermit mode, and that might be why people are seeing you like that. Like maybe you're taking your meditation very seriously right now, and people see that, and they see you as very isolated, and they almost would label you as a hermit. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like I get labeled as a hermit quite a bit. And maybe you also have some kind of psychic energy to you. If you do, it's, to be honest, no wonder that you're a hermit, or like that you live a hermit lifestyle. It's very easy to get overwhelmed by other people when you deal with that kind of energy. But what I will say is that the people around you, I'm reluctant to say this, but I'm going to say it because I want to be one of those tarot readers that tells you how it is. The people around you, they don't hate you for this, but they almost do get like a weird taste in their mouth, some of them. And I think it's just because they don't understand. I don't want you to get offended by that because I highly relate to this. But yeah, some people are almost a little bit put off by how to yourself you are. And that's definitely not a you problem. That's a them problem. I just heard like, oh, so you think you're too good to share your life with me? Like, that's what I just heard in my head. And I'm like, okay, that person needs to slow down. They're not entitled to you. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, the people around you feel a little entitled to you, and I think it's because you spend a lot of time alone. And maybe this has been very exhausting for you, and that's actually like perpetuating the cycle of being by yourself. I, again, completely relate to that. Let's see what your tarot has to say. Look at the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, yeah. People around you view you as somebody who takes a long time to come out of your shell, a long time to really get to know you. And for some people, this is off-putting. And again, that's a them problem, not a you problem. I am a Cancer. I take a very long time to come out of my shell and get to know people and get to be, really good friends with people. To be honest with you, I've had people in the past and even currently like accuse me of being like too good for other people and accuse me of just being like standoffish. But in reality, I'm just not ready to share my energy with these people. And I feel like that's with you. I feel like maybe for some of you, you've moved into a new place, and this is the people around you in that place. You're very to yourself, and they might not understand that. And that's why this is how you're being viewed. Again, I don't want you to be offended by this because, again, I really relate to it, and I don't think there's anything wrong with you. I think you're just a very to yourself person. I think you have a lot of depth to you. The people who actually do know you see this and understand this. They see that you have a lot of depth to you. They see that you're a very emotionally deep person, is what I would say. And the people that stuck around and got to know you over the years, they're very grateful to have gotten to know you. I feel like you're the type of person, like this is the type of person that people see, like when they do know you, they see you as like a unique, one of a kind person. And I feel like a lot of unique people do tend to keep to themselves because they know that they're unique. Deep down, they know that they're different, and they're not ready to just share that difference with people like willy-nilly, because as anyone who's a little different knows, it can go wrong. People don't understand it. People are quick to judge. So I feel like you're the type of person that keeps to yourself in new situations or around new people, because you don't think that they're ready to understand you fully, because you're a complicated person. But like I said, the people who do know you see this, they admire this, and they appreciate it. I heard like you're a gem to these people. Like they had to work hard to have you in their life. At like, I don't want to say work hard, but they had to, put in the time to get to know you. You're like I said, you're not somebody who just spills it all as soon as you meet somebody. You're somebody who you need a minute to open up. And I feel like the people who have, waited that minute for you to open up are very grateful that they waited, and they're very grateful that they're patient for that. And like I said, they view you as like a gem because of this. They view you as somebody who's, like it was like the fact that they had to wait to get to know you is very special to them. I would like to pull some charms now to just get a little bit of a deeper meaning here. Okay, yeah, we had the owl come out for all 3 readings now. I do think that you moved for some of you. You might be in a new place. You might be in a new job. You might, something new. And people are sort of seeing you as very like closed off. And I personally, like, this sort of looks like an egg to me. I feel like that's you. I mean, you'll hatch eventually for some of these people, but right now you're in your egg, you're getting comfortable, you're developing a sense of self in this new area, possibly, like this is, again, with this flower too, flowers take a minute to bloom. I feel like that's you. I feel like, you're, especially if you moved somewhere, I feel like that's you. Like, whether it was like moving to a new job or like actually moving to a new location to live at, I feel like this is, you're just sort of in your shell. And that's how a lot of people see you right now. And I want to clarify that not everybody is like, ooh, I'm really put off by this person. Some people are understanding of that. Some people see you as just shy. Some people see you as somebody to get to know. Some people understand that there might be other people that are also like you that see that and get it. I'm not trying to not talk about those people. We're going to mention those people. I don't want you to think that everyone around you is really put off by you. That's not the case. There's just some energies coming through that are a little put off by this hermit energy that you're giving off. But yeah, that's mainly what I'm getting from this. To sum it up, people view you as to yourself. They view you as somebody, the people who know you view you as somebody that it took a while to get to know, but it was very worth getting to know you. And that's why this Knight of Pentacles is coming out. Like, you take a while to come around to tell, to really show yourself to people. But when you do, people really appreciate that. And they feel like this is a special connection because of that. People feel like the people who know you that got like actually know you and got a chance to get to know you, I feel like these people feel like this connection is more special than just meeting somebody and just, like, I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put it in a way that is a little more graceful than how I'm thinking. But it's one of those things where there's like more time spent together. And I think that's what makes the relationship more special for some people. When I'm looking at this charm, sorry, I keep getting more things right as I'm trying to exit this reading. When I look at this charm, it's like these 2 feet are you and this other person or the people in your life, like walking together. Like you had to walk together to get to know, for them to get to know you. Like they had to, it feels like their relationship with you is more of a journey, if that makes sense. Yeah, and that's all I'm getting, and I'm gonna cut myself off here with this reading. Thank you for coming to the Swamps, and I hope this was helpful. Please feel free to come again. There will be more readings coming. Thank you for coming to the swamps. I hope you guys found this helpful. I'm going to start encouraging people who read their own tarot. When you get readings like this from me and you read your own tarot, feel free, if you're still curious afterwards, to shuffle your cards and get some more answers. I always used to do that when I would watch pick a card general readings. And the reason is because you might have a few things resonate and you want to dig deeper in those things, and that's perfectly fine. This is a general reading. I'm not going to get every single detail right for you personally. There's going to be details for other people within your reading, basically. So I do definitely encourage, if you do read tarot, to dig a little deeper on your own time. I might do personal readings in the future, but I am not really being asked, so I'm not really trying to advertise that either. But I'll let you guys know if I am doing personal readings at some point. But thank you for clicking on my video, and thank you everyone for giving me views. I'm really happy to see new people tuning into the channel. So just want to give, throw some thanks your way, throw some appreciation your way. Thank you for coming to the swamps.